factorize the following expression. So at first glance, this expression might seem quite difficult because it has two unknowns instead of the usual one, but this question is really just testing us on how good our factorization is. So to understand how to solve this problem, let's look at a simpler expression, such as this one. Alright, so to solve this, we need to first know the factors of this term and of this term. So for this, it's just 2 and 1. 2 and 1, like that. And for the 4, you have to take into account the negative, so you can have plus minus 4 as well as minus plus 1, or you could have plus minus 2 as well as minus plus 2. So either or must be negative, right? So if your factorization is good, you should be able to see by now that the answer would be 2x minus 1 times x plus 4, because 4 times 2 would give us 8, and minus 1 times 1 would give us minus 1. So if you add the two together, that would give us plus 7. And that's basically the gist of factorization. So now, keeping that in mind, let's go back to our question at hand. Right, so first thing you want to do is to find the factors of this term and this term. So to do that, we need to factorize. So the first term can be factorized by removing the m. We leave the middle term as it is, because we do not really need the factors for that. And the last term is just a quadratic, so we can factorize that as well. Okay, now that we have this, we are ready to proceed into finding, into factorizing. Alright, so the first possible combination we can use is to take the entire thing, entire two terms, and add them together, because well, you can have this term times 1, that would give you back this term, and same for here. So if you add them together, times 1 plus m squared plus 5m plus 6 times 1, you get 2m squared plus 6. So you got the 2m squared, but the second half is incorrect, so this is wrong. Yeah, so you'll have to look at the factors now. Right, so let's just try this out. If you take mx plus m plus 3 on one side, and on the other side you take m minus 5x plus m plus 2. Right, so now let's just do the same thing but using these values. So you take m times m plus 2 and then you add it with these two. So that's m plus 3 times m minus 5 Alright, so now we just expand everything out. You get m squared plus 2m plus m squared plus 3m minus 5m minus 15. Right, so you can see this becomes 2m, minus 2m, and that cancels out here, and you're just left with 2m squared minus 15, which is exactly what we want. So this is the correct answer.